Hello there. It is my delight to welcome us all to the 10th anniversary of the National Youth Summit on Drugs and Substance Abuse Prevention. My name is Dr. Emmanuel Chibuzo Ibe, a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Management, Chartered, and Chairman Board of Trustees of the African Youth Initiative on Crime Prevention. I am so delighted to be associated with this program, and for 10 years, through the tenacity of the Executive Director, Ambassador Chris Ibe, we have held on to this program and have consistently organized it. We want to appreciate all those who have assisted and been part of this success. We congratulate them and we show deep appreciation for all they've done. We also want to say that the reward for hard work is small work. And so the next 10 years, we expect that we will show tenacity and we will work harder this time around to bring about greater success. I want to encourage the government and all well-meaning organizations to be part of this program, to lend your support in whatever way you can for our youth to have a secured future. Youth without drugs is a secured future, and for a secured nation. I want to say a big thank you all for your support, and God bless you abundantly. Thank you very much.
Good day. My names are Eze Eluchie. I am the president of the West African Network of Civil Society Organizations on Substance Abuse, WANCSA, which is affiliated with ECOWAS, and the general secretary of OVOM International, which is based in the Netherlands. Both organizations are focused on addressing the problem of substance abuse prevention. It is my pleasure to felicitate with my very good friend, Mr. Chris Ibe, a very prolific and dynamic Nigerian youth leader who happens to be the executive director of Ayicrip. Ayicrip is hosting the 10th edition of its summit on substance abuse prevention for youths in Nigeria. And this event is attracting speakers and participants from across the world. I welcome all the delegates to this event and I wish you the best of deliberations. The theme of this year's summit, empowering the youths for a drug-free future, is very, very thematic in the sense that over the course of the past few years, there has been a deliberate attempt to legalize, to normalize drug abuse. And it is very important and very crucial that we empower our youth to know that they can have a drug-free world. And this is coming at a time when particularly if you take into cognizance the fact that Article 33 of the Convention on the Rights of the Child and joins all state parties, everybody, to do whatsoever they can to protect the children and youths from the dangers of drug abuse. So I believe the theme of this year's summit is quite symbolic, and the world and everybody is looking forward to the outcomes, to the communique that will emanate from this very important summit. To all the participants, to all the speakers, I wish you enjoy yourselves. I wish you have the very best of the events. Have a wonderful period. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Felix Iziomo. I am the founder, executive director for International Center for Leadership Development Nigeria, and also I am the project director for African Youth Initiative on Crime Prevention. I've been part of this project since 2014 when the first edition started in 2014, and I'm so grateful to Chris Ibe, the founder of the organization, for what he has been doing so far, the progress and the impact the organization has brought to especially Nigeria and Africa and at large. And being the 10th edition this year, I'm so happy to see that we have special dignitaries coming from Spain, Croatia and other African countries. And working with Chris Ibe also have helped me to understand what it means to be so passionate, because he is one person that I know that yes, he's so passionate, and my vision aligns with his. So I'm so grateful once again to be part of this project and to see that Nigeria and Africa at large will be free from drugs. In the 10th edition, I'm so grateful to see that we have a lot of partners coming to see this program, which will be held in Abuja, Nigeria. It's going to be a wonderful one, and we look forward to having more people, especially young people, to be part of this program. These young people, of course, so we can help them to reposition their mind to have a healthy mindset. So thank you so much, and I look forward to this 10th edition. We can celebrate it in a big way, and of course, continue to make impact. So Krisibe, I want to congratulate you for this milestone, because it's not easy. Sometimes with the challenges of funding and all, you still keep moving. I want to say congratulations to you, and I wish you all the best, and I pray God will continue to give you the strength to move on. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone from freezing Slovenia. I'm filled with excitement and deep gratitude to finally be a part of this incredible initiative. For nearly a decade, this summit has been a beacon of hope, driven by the unrelenting dedication of Ambassador Chris C. Ayicrip and the African Youth Initiative on Crime Prevention. Over the years, this summit has grown into a platform of impact and influence, gathering leaders, experts, policymakers, and most importantly, young change makers to tackle the urgent challenge of substance use. I'm truly honored to join this movement, which has consistently championed evidence-based approaches to prevention, treatment, and empowerment. This year's event promises to be extraordinary. The theme emphasizes innovation, collaboration, and youth-led strategies to create a drug-free future. It is a testament to the African Youth Initiative on Crime Prevention vision of empowering young people as agents of change. It also reflects the organization's resilience and determination to sustain this summit as a cornerstone of progress, not only in Nigeria but across the continent. For me, this opportunity is profoundly personal. I have long admired Chris's tireless efforts and his commitment to this cause. Finally, being able to participate in this remarkable gathering of advocates and trailblazers is an immense privilege. I encourage all of you to engage with or support this summit and be part of the conversation that matter. Together we can forge solutions, inspire hope, and lay the foundation for a healthier, safer, and brighter future of our youth. I look forward to seeing many of you at the summit, which kicks off this Tuesday, November 26th. Let's make it a milestone for change. Thank you and see you soon.
Good day, everyone. My name is Martin Agoje. I am the founder, executive director, Global Initiative on Substance Abuse, GISA. I am also the national president of the International Society of Substance Use Prevention and Treatment Professionals, ISOP Nigeria chapter. Let me congratulate Chris and the Ayicrip family for the successes recorded so far since the past 10 years. I have been part of this journey, and I know that it has really not been easy. It takes so much determination to sustain substance use prevention initiatives in Nigeria with limited support among other challenges. But despite this, Ayicrip, led by Chris, have been strong. I want to particularly say that the theme for this year's summit is instructive. We need to properly engage and empower the youth for substance use prevention initiatives. So once again, I congratulate Chris and the Ayicrip family for this 10th summit. And I wish everyone here success, and I also strongly believe that at the end of this summit, you will take something home that will benefit your immediate and the larger society. So once again, congratulations to all, and have a great day. Thank you.
I want to use this opportunity to thank Ayicrip for 10 years commitment and uninterrupted community service in substance abuse prevention among young people in Nigeria. Ayicrip National Youth Summit on Substance Abuse Prevention has brought a lot of young people together. The conference is unique and has remained the first of its kind in Nigeria. The conference has brought many prominent speakers and experts from different parts of the world to interact with young people. Through this conference, Ayicrip has contributed immensely in youth development and substance abuse prevention in Nigeria.
For a truth, I like the program which Ambassador Chris has been doing for close to 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, about drug addicts, about how harmful these drugs have been is doing in the life of our youth, our children. It's something to worry about. Last time I saw a boy of 14 years smoking hard drugs, and the next thing, he fell down and people were like rushing and trying to give him first aid. What is the cause? He took mkpuru, what the youth call mkpuru mini now, which is not good to the health of our young ones. This call for alarm, and I'm in support of Mr. Chris Ibe, Ambassador Chris Ibe, for what he's doing. Kudos to him, May God strengthen him the more. The way he's going about the youth, trying to make sure that the youth are useful to themselves and useful to their parents also, and to the society at large too. I'm very happy, I'm very glad, and I want every mother, every sisters, every brothers, every family members to put an eye on their children, to monitor them and make sure our loved ones, our children, they go off drugs, because it damages their future, and there's nothing to write home about. Where you suffer to train your children in school, and when they come out, instead of them to make you proud, they've been been into drugs, and it's getting on them. Please, let's put an eye on our youth and make sure they stay out of drugs, because drugs is dangerous to human. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. And my name is Nkechika Ibe. I'm the founder of Impact Award Foundation and the chair of Women in Security, Peace and Diplomacy Network. And I want to use this opportunity to say a huge congratulations to Ambassador Chris Ibe, my husband, the founder of African Youth Initiative on Crime Prevention, on the 10th edition of the National Youth Summit on Drug and Substance Abuse Prevention. What a journey. I could remember vividly in 2018, after our wedding, when the fourth National Youth Summit was organized, and eventually the summit was used as a honeymoon, and till today I'm still asking for a honeymoon, because that was work, not honeymoon. But anyway, it's amazing to see how far this project has come, how far the impact has been, and I'm very grateful to be a part of it in so many ways. And I'm here to cheer you on, Ambassador Chris, my husband, to say well done. If resilience was a person, it is you. Your tenacity, your doggedness, even in the midst of no's and lows, you always come up high. I'm here to cheer you on and to say I wish you another 10 years of impact, 10 years of massive impact. Thank you for the work that you do for young people. Thank you for the work that you do across the globe. Thank you for being you. Because you are you, a lot of people can testify to their life being changed, to their life being transformed through this summit, and I am super proud of you. Thank you so much for all that you do. And as you commence this particular 10 years program this week, I pray that it will be a huge success. Kudos to another decade of impact. Love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the 10th edition of the National Youth Summit on drug and substance abuse prevention. A journey we started 10 years back, building from 2014. And here we are. Like a joke, look at what we have been able to do. Determination, consistency, resilience, focus, in making sure that our young people are taking off streets, are taking off drugs. We started this journey exactly November 2014. It all started in Lagos from a little grant we got from the U.S. consulate in Lagos. The vision came that, look, you have to escalate this. There must be gathering. There must be a destination where young Nigerians, young people from the sub-region of West Africa, we come together to talk about drug and substance abuse as it affects young people of this great nation. According to ECOWAS, that is Mr. Amankwa, when he came during the fifth edition, Mr. Amankwa said that the National Youth Summit on Drug and Substance Abuse Prevention has proven to be the largest gathering of young people within West Africa, the largest annual gathering of young people within West Africa on issues that has to do with drug and substance abuse. Gave me a huge motivation to move forward with this vision. And today, we are celebrating our 10 years, a journey of a decade. What an experience. What an experience. It wasn't easy. It has never been easy. Moving from one pole to the other, seeking for support, seeking for partnership. And that is where I want to thank the likes of the U.S. Embassy, Bureau of Public Service Reform, DG Dr. Dasuki Arabi. I thank you very much, sir, for owning this project, for buying into this project. Your story, the story you told me during your visit in Calabar still resonates in my ears each time I listen to you. These are some of the motivations that kept us going. Drug-Free American Foundation, Grow Free, Genesis Process, ISAC. I thank you. My partners, Federation Against Drugs, Impact Award Foundation, International Center for Leadership Development. And my brother, Uche, it's been a wonderful moment. Stanley, managing Abuja is something, is tremendous. It's energetic. Republican, Friday, my wonderful team. You guys, you have done noble. For my family, I can't thank them enough, because to work for 10 years means being out of the family for 10 years, especially when needed. You are not there. Ladies and gentlemen, this 10th edition mark a new dawn when it comes to the drug and substance abuse prevention in Nigeria, because we are bringing the entire sector to talk about it this time around. The sector stakeholders, and the coming of Oviedo Declaration, the coming of the Vienna NGOC chair, and the coming of the chairman of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, and the commissioner for social development of African Union. As we mark this 10th edition, I want to encourage all of us to join resources, put hands on deck to make sure that we fight this menace. The National Drug Survey 2019 by the UNODC and NDLA made us to understand that 14.4 young people, 14.4 Nigeria as a population, they use drugs. You can imagine that humongous number. From 15 to 64 amounts to 14.3 million. There are countries that are not up to 14.3 million people. So you can imagine that. We want a youth that will constitute the workforce of this great nation. We don't want to see them in rehabilitation centers. We don't want to see the out of school young people. We don't want to see out of work young people. We want to see young people that resonate with the workforce. Young people that can add, can support, So the issue of drug policy also need to be improved. The Oviedo Declaration has come to stay, that nations across the world, especially Nigeria, should start talking about prevention. Prevention be the focus, because other approaches are secondary. Objectively address the issue of prevention in Nigeria. Rehabilitation will be secondary. Treatment will be secondary. And that is why we are pleading to NDLA. We are pleading to the Senate today that they should start legislating on Oviedo Declaration. Aside 25% of drug demand reduction budget to prevention. That goes a long way. That solves our problem. That reduces the issue, the humongous budget. That reduces crime. Prevention is cheaper, like they say, than cure. So please, I enjoin all our participants today to listen to our wonderful speakers that we have gathered across the world. What they will give us. So at the end of the day, they will go back to their, you will go back to your locality, to your communities to implement it, so that the substance abuse prevention will resonate across the nook and cranny of Nigeria and even beyond the shores of this nation. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful summit. Thank you.